Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Mythic Mor'Ladim Investigator Ravenhill Cemetery has been tons of fun. I already showcased one comp for this with Chalga in my general guide for Prophecy of Power event, and now I've been working on the event a little bit more, and I have a couple of other easy comps that you can also use to beat this one up. And of course soon Tyrian Fordring is going to unlock, and then I will get to test that one. But Mol'Ladim, there is a sad bug related to these events, or actually maybe two. One is that you can't always launch these missions on mobile. Reinstall seems to help with that, but don't reinstall if you're on a guest account. You will lose the guest account. Only reinstall if you're on a Battle.net account. And it doesn't help everybody, it seems, but it helps in most cases. And then there's the other bug, of course. And the other bug makes these fights a little bit trivial, because you can start the fight, and then you can just restart it, or you can lose and click try again. And once you restart the fight, then what happens is, oh my goodness, they just lost 4 levels. So it's going to be a lot easier. That said, this bug may get fixed at any time, so I've been building the comps for the real Mythic difficulty. So I already showcased this Chalga comp in the event guide, so the idea being that there's going to be a resistant chimera that you send up the right side, and then you defend a little bit on the left side, maybe take the tower, and you win through that. But I also have a couple of other comps, because first of all I have Jaina. So I have Jaina with Eclipse, Execute and Blizzard. So you're just going to turtle a little bit, defend, and then kill Mor'Ladim with these spells. And I so love Eclipse here. Eclipse just makes it, that gives you so much spell power. I'm using the burn talent on my Eclipse, but of course you could also use the one that makes the next spell a couple of levels higher. Then you would play that into Execute for even better effect. And I think an even easier way is to use Rend, and Rend specifically with the Living Bomb talent. It doesn't always go like in the movies, so sometimes you just fight it out in the long run. But when it goes really smoothly, then getting that Rend with the Living Bomb talent on Mol'Ladim, once stuff is getting summoned around there, Rend gets dismounted, Living Bomb goes off, and boom, Mol'Ladim, in best case scenarios, it just dies right there. So a tremendous fun tactic. This one I'm attacking the left side actually. So I'm pushing through the tower, building up my army, going still with the resistant chimera here, but then also Rend, Drake, and boom. And this is what both of these tactics look like in action. So here we go with Jaina, trying to get the good setup. So I'm actually sending this one on the left side, I believe, so that I would be able to get that Jaina on the right side. Need to cycle a little bit. Now I get Jaina on the right side. Then I can get that one out there, and I can get a little bit of Blizzard on the boss. I'm also able to drop one of these Moonfires out there. That should be fine. Couldn't quite get the first phase, but we're close. Then we keep defending and being ready. Here we go. Jaina was going to need some help, or Jaina's going to die. Jaina's going to die. Well, it's okay too. It's okay too. We can mine a little bit over there. I can send another Jaina now, so Jaina will handle those batlings before she attacks. Get another one of these, and then get an Eclipse on the boss. And wow, look at the damage it deals to the boss. That's a good chunk of damage. Alright, we get through 2 phases here. Then I will need to send some troops to fight. I'm actually going to need to send the Pyro on this side now, because the Gargoyle is coming. So that we will be able to blast through the Gargoyle. Looks good so far. Just chilling, waiting. A little bit of patience. Ready with the Jaina. Gathering some gold. And here we go with Jaina. Execute. Just drop all the spells on the boss. And the boss is going to go down like that. Boom. But there's an even easier way to do this. And here we go with Rend. I actually killed this a few times with Rend because the first time I tried this and I got the perfect kill where Rend just exploded everything. It was one push and down. And then I tried to repeat that, and then always some kind of blizzards came up or something other happened. So I couldn't get as clean of a kill again. But anyway, this is a pretty average kill with Rend, with this one I suppose. So we're going in with a resistant Chimera, and I'm getting a priestess out there to heal it up a little bit, but sadly now there is once again there is that blizzard, so I'm not getting fully through because I don't want to send my Rend first. It might be a little bit different if my Rend was higher level, but as you can see my Rend is only 25, so Rend can't take many hits, and if Rend gets dismounted then he uses up the living bomb, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole plan. On the other hand, you could actually just do this with Scale and Steel Rend and just don't care about the living bomb that much, because obviously Rend plus Drakes plus Chimeras can also just push through. But here we're trying to get that living bomb set up. A little bit late with the Chimera and the Fairy Dragon spending too much gold there. But be that as it may, Abomination is coming in, and cool, we have these flyers. So because the big threats here typically are the Abomination, the Meat Wagon, the Gargoyle, so having stuff that flies is just excellent. You're just able to fight against all of that without getting your units hit too much at all. And now we're able to set up a resistant Chimera plus Rend going in. If I can, I would like to get in a healer and a little bit more damage. There's a lot of minis out there. Alright, well, we have enough time to get a Drake against that Meat Wagon, so the Meat Wagon won't kill the base. And I'm also able to send a Priestess. And then I'm also able to set up some defenses. And here we go. Now we have the team. The team is going in and looks sweet. We have Chimera. Chimera is also first. Rend doesn't take the first hits. That's good, because stuff is going to spawn, and we want there to be more stuff before Rend dismounts. And boom! My stuff died with the poison, Rend dismounted, living bombed, and boom. So that was a couple of more armies for taking down the Mythic Mor'Ladim. And soon we're going to take down Mythic Tyrion. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.